So yeah, if we
When
just
you want me to.
yeah. So some potential design principles. We ended up thinking about how maybe we don't mess with the content unless the publisher has explicitly allowed that to happen. We ended up talking about, I think there's sketches later on this, but so there being two levels, like a browser level web intent and then like specific content level web intent, which the publisher defines. Not total agreement on that, but might be a way of thinking about a division between very broad things like URL sharing could happen at browser level because it's about the whole page, and then something specific like editing an image's content, it's very atomized, it would be up to the publisher to define. So that's where that one came out of. And the browser Chrome and the interface page are totally separate. Stroke page are separate things. So I started sketching like hovers on top of the page, and then we started discussing, oh, well, you know, we don't want to throw in more stuff onto the page, right? So let's ditch that idea. Yeah, next one. So one thing that happened is we started out including a kind of registration step in our flow. So you go to Photoshop.com and then it says, hey, do you want to add a web intent along the way? And then we thought, well, actually maybe that when you are at a publisher's and you want to edit an image, there is a central repository of places you can edit images, and they don't even require registration. So you can just kind of be doing one thing on the site where you need to edit an image, go and use another service, come back, no registration, totally seamless user experience. But I guess there's a political question there about who appears at the top of the list of editing software, for example. Yeah, smart defaults, that's not really a specific design principle. We should all be doing that most of the time in our practice, so whatever. Yeah, so I've talked about it already. URL page level actions done by the browser. It could be a strategy to resolve the question of how, is this a browser thing or is this like a content publisher thing? So that's kind of the principles that sort of summarize the things we were thinking about, and then we've got a whole bunch of sketches or somebody else on.